Hi, I am Dr. Lindsay Coble.
Dr. Noel Crosby, and we are the Sound Sisters, and this is the Hearing Diaries. We just were having a conversation about managed care, about how we met, and then managed care, and how we both have different philosophies about how we take or manage managed care in our office. And Lindsay just shared what they're doing in their office, and I'll share a little bit about what I'm currently doing in my office. So I'm in a small office. There's four of us. It's me, my other audiologist, an assistant, and a front office person. And I'm in a smaller community, smaller building, and I want a lifestyle practice. So this is also based on what I want for me and what my goals are for my practice. So I want to work shorter hours. I don't want to work for the business. I want the business to work for me. I want to provide exceptional care. I want people to feel like they're cared for and that they can come to me and I can meet their needs with really whatever kind of financial structure they have.
Mhm.
Um, so when I first, I always was threatened by managed care, and I thought I had to participate in all of it. But then over time, I realized that I really, for what I want my practice to be, it really just didn't really work for me. But still, I was scared about it because I didn't want to lose everybody. And I kept seeing more and more people have the different plans. So I still tried to take it. Finally, one day, my husband said to me, because I would complain about it a
Mhm.
lot. Oh, they're blah, blah, blah. And I have to give blah, blah, blah. And I'm not making blah, blah, blah. And so finally he said, honey, listen, you just need to line up with it. You either take the managed care and you take it happily,
Mhm.
or you say, no, you're not going to take it and you take that happily. But what you're doing right now isn't working. It's not good for you. It's not good for your staff. It's not good for your patients. And so I really had to think about that because everything I do, I feel like you have to do it with joy and with happiness. And when you do something that you're not happy about, the patient can feel that.
Mhm.
Plus, I didn't want to make excuses. Why don't I do those best
Mhm.
practices in that particular case versus this case?
Mhm.
Because you don't, you have managed care and this person doesn't. So I just didn't feel good about it. So finally, I just broke all ties a couple of years ago. And I said, I'm not going to take it anymore, and we'll just see what happens. And I found that I was able to provide using the different manufacturers that are willing to work with us.
Mhm.
I'm able to provide premium products at prices that are as good or better than some of the plans, and I
Mhm.
can still provide all the different services that I want to provide to those patients. And so it's really been something that's worked well for me. I haven't been overworked or,
Mhm.
stressed with trying to see everybody. And then, maybe even patients getting mad because my policies regarding managed care would be different than my other
Mhm.
policies. It's the same for everyone. I
Mhm.
still have a foundation, so I'm part of Entheos and Hearing the Call. And so I can provide low income patients with hearing aids. I can
Mhm.
also just do things in my office. If I have patients that can't afford hearing aids, I can use some different products that I have here, right? So
Mhm.
I can kind of meet the needs of most patients. We tell our patients that we are not in network with any of the managed care advantage plans, but they can come to us. They can have a wonderful hearing test because I believe in, doing a thorough test, and then they can make their own decision.
Mhm.
And so what I say is I have a sheet where I have all the pricing on it, and I say, you have this advantage plan and you have a discount. And I'm
Mhm.
not sure exactly what your discount is because I don't really stay on top of it so much now. I don't feel like that needs to be my
Yeah.
responsibility. And I don't want to tell them the wrong thing. So I
Mhm.
say, you have a discount. I don't know what it is, but this is what I can do for you. And I give
Mhm.
them the sheet, and then they can decide whether they want to work with me or if they want to try to find out what their managed care company would provide for them. And I don't have the exact statistics for it, but it's a good amount that end up staying with us.
Mhm.
Because after they come to see me, they know what I'm all about and they know they're going to get good care. Not everyone. The one time I will turn people away is if they have a true benefit. So I will
Mhm.
find out if it looks different than just a regular Advantage plan, and I don't think this is the same as the other ones. I will find out if they have a benefit. And if they do, if I can't do it, then I say, listen, you need to go where you can take advantage of your benefit because they're
Hmm.
going to give you, premium hearing aids and it's worth it. And then if
Yeah.
you want to come back to me and then pay me for my service, you're always welcome. But I feel like you need to get your hearing aid with your benefit and then just decide if you want to come back and see us after the fact. So that
Hmm.
is the time that I really do, focus on them being able to take advantage of that. But it's worked great for me. I'm happy to talk to anybody about, what I'm doing and how I'm doing it and what we're saying. Open also for suggestions if other people have suggestions about what they're doing. And you know what, like we were saying in the last one, we all have to be curious and not judgmental, and we all need to do what's best for us in our own practices. So that's what I'm doing.
I love that. And I feel like you have such a unique, your practice was open and then managed care kind of this big beast came in and then you had to, do I work with it? Do I not? And so you've had to make strategic decisions from the
Yeah,
inception of managed care to make it work. Where I came in, kind of like right in the middle of it, of
right.
like, what do we do? And so every office learns and changes. And I think that's something okay for people to understand too, is that it's okay, like your husband said, pick a lane, make a change.
Yep.
I think that's
Line up
okay.
with whatever you're doing.
Yeah, yeah, I love that. Line up with whatever you're doing. You
Yep.
just make a decision and go for it. And it might be
Yep.
wrong or it could be the best thing you ever do. I love
Yeah,
that.
and if you excuse me, if you change your mind, line up with that change.
Yeah, yeah, I love
But
that.
don't waffle, right? That's where, like, be a fence rider, right? Well,
Yeah,
maybe I need to like just line up with it and do that
yeah,
with everything in life, I think.
yeah, I love that. Well, thanks,
Yeah.
Noel.
Thanks,
Thank you
Lindsay.
for
So,
sharing your perspective. That's why we're different. We get along
yeah.
because we're both curious about what each other's doing.
Yes.
That's
So
us.
thank you
The
for,
Sound Sisters, there's our hearing diary.
yeah, we'll see you next time.